Abed Nadir, who actually wrote this announcement for the sake of, as he put it, catching everyone up. And I've been reliving this day over and over for 1,000 years.
I was waiting until we were all together. Abed's not comfortable with C-H-A-N-G-E.
Hey, screw you, I can spell. Screw you.
Is Shirley gone? Did she spin off?
Nobody spins off in real life, Abed.
But how much can you improve Greendale before it stops being Greendale? She didn't suffer for this place. She doesn't understand it. She's gonna end up messing with something that...
Abed.
Temporal. Mutation. English, Doc.
How's everything going?
I have concerns.
I'd like to hear them. But I myself am exceptionally boring, and I am quite proud to be that way because it allows me help the less boring people turn quirks into results.
That's the most interesting take on not being interesting that I've ever heard.
Good shows change, I assume. Personally, I don't own a TV.
You're the first person to say that I didn't immediately delete from my brain.
Thank you.
She was nice to me. In fact, we kind of got along.
Abed, are you sure she wasn't actually being sweetly condescending?
Yep, I learned to pick up on that one. Are you guys sure she's bad? Are you sure you're not doing what I usually do? Overreacting to change?
Nobody's ever doing what you usually do, Abed. You're nuts. In a good way.
Can I hang around if I don't do the oath?
Oh, gee. You mean just be friends? Sure, great, Abed.
Okay. Because I don't think you're evil. I think you scare people because you live in the real world instead of up your butt.
Abed. Abed.
Yeah?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Someone told me you were sweeping, straightening clocks. Why are you cleaning that sign? I gave you a list.
Yeah, the list felt pretty similar visually. I can't picture a montage cutting from me verifying Diane's invoice to me emailing confirmation to Diane.
But a montage is what, Abed?
It's a movie apologizing for reality.
And we are where?
Reality?
And what do people do here?
They email Diane.
Hey, Abed.
Hey, Todd.
Maybe you should order the special.
I'll have the special.
The specials are kept in the back. You should go in the back.
Put on an old-timey jacket.
That's okay, I don't really do this anymore. All right, come on. I said I don't do this, see? You guys know about tardigrades? They're these microscopic creatures that look like robot bears.
They can survive in space.
Get into space, you dirty tardigrade. See?
But it wasn't enough. You had to drag Abed back in, and Abed deserves better.
It's not their fault, Frankie. I chose this. These are my friends. I hate emailing Diane. She can't commit to a font. It's pathological. And so am I. This is where I belong.
I know you think that, Abed, but you don't know any better.
Whoops.
I'm better than this.
Abed, I'm really sorry.
I told you cats don't like me. They consider me a competitor because of my natural stealth and ambivalence. We're just falling on hard times, and our apartment is the cheapest game in town.
Abed, it's a little embarrassing when you put it that way.
Britta's a rich genius with superpowers, and she's gonna live on our sofa for no reason.
Abed, you're more machine than man. You want to give me a hand setting up the equipment after lunch?
We're all gonna help Britta move into our place today.
Oh, Britta.
Am I-
It's okay.
Do I do this too? Okay.
This is gonna be good for all of us, right? It's like a fresh start. Look, that seems weird, right?
Roommate movie night!
Roommate movie night!
Are you strong or angry?
My parents?
Well, are we? Okay.
Well, they are! Worried.
What happened to the kid's green machine?
What? I don't know. I ditched it.
Where and how long ago? Okay, I assume that's not what's important here.
Why are you so awake?
I have a theory about this. Bert and may be secretly twins.
Still going to Greendale? Thought you should know. City College is running a negative.
I'm working on getting us a copy. I have friends in the AV department at City College.
Ooh la la.
The Brotherhood of AV exists beyond your petty factionalism. We serve only video, the one true queen and her faithful consort, audio.
Could you guys be bigger nerds?
No, most of us have achieved our maximum potential.
There are no.
Abed, can you make one of those attack ads?
Jeff wants me to make an attack ad. So why is he a pedophile? Just demonstrating the formula.
Well, you can refine your technique as you go. I want to know.
Would it be better if
No.
we... Never know until you try.
Never know until I try.
What?
I said we're quite a team.
We could use some fresh eyes on this cut.
We could?
Has anyone told you you're difficult to work with?
Everyone in your line of work.
Abed, I don't want to talk right now.
Okay.
Who are you? I'm the plumber. Why? Here's why.
Is this pornography? You're the only actor.
So?
What kind of lens is this?
Who cares?
You might be a genius. Why did you do this? The Wi-Fi's still broken.
What happened to good morning?
It's a bad morning. No Wi-Fi.
Elroy, you're the IT lady.
Can I be his assistant?
Not for money.
Can I be his friend?
Elroy, Abed is your friend. Now, the real.
What's going on? What's going on?
There's a bird's nest in there with babies in it. The mother must have built it there because of the heat. Same reason my mom took my half-brother to Arizona.
That's probably why the Wi-Fi is down. We'll have to move it.
If you move him, the mother won't come back. The mother won't come back.
Kid. Animals have been murdering each other for 3 billion years.
What are you, a demon? Did Clive Barker write you?
Anyone who finds that nest will come to the same decision. And you don't have to get mean.
Mean? You just did a baby bird murder monologue. Maybe they're close to leaving the nest. Until then, can't you just stall by doing what real IT people do?
What's that?
Exactly.
All right, IT lady. How goes it?
I found your problem.
And?
I'll need a little time to fix it.
Wow, need time to fix it. You sound just like you work in IT. I've got some interest.
The internet says if they're sparrows, they'll be flying in less than 12 days. If they're albatrosses, we're in trouble. Albatrosses have a 270-day fledging period. Thanks for guarding the nest with me.
Your lifestyle is alternative, your influence is positive, you represent the changing of the tide. Gating, 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 gating. I'm begging you to be gating for the school board.
I'm sorry, Abed. I lost myself in a role. It won't happen again.
2 of them died. There's one left. He's hanging on, but I'm worried he's turning into a symbol of my own innocence. And now, everyone, please put on your cat masks and finger wings. Wings, everyone.
You did the right thing, Abed. Thanks to you, that bird has his whole bird life ahead of him. To fly, meet ladybirds, even start a bird family. You made a difference. Abed.
Is this a cult? Are you going to eat me?
No, we're fine. I lived in New York.
Now, hold on. Are you trying to tell me that prisoners would use these things to come to our school? That's the black guy in every sci-fi movie.
I'll allow it.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. I remember when she first moved in. That was back when I was so worried about pacing, I was constantly laying groundwork for pop-back gags. Hey, Annie. You're saying I was first in the apartment, so I could overrule Annie and let you have a party, but I don't get anything out of parties. They're like conventions for every subject, too boring to have their own convention. And instead of Joss Whedon, the police show up.
The police also showed up when you made Leonard take off his clothes and filled the living room with lizards.
That was from my movie, Reverse Godzilla. I also thought it might make a good pop-back. I make movies, Britta. I make movies, Annie makes rules, you make parties. Her rules cancel out your parties, but I'm not involved. I just make movies.
Abed, it's 6 in the morning.
Okay, thanks. Are you joking? This is the reason I signed on to this film. I think it's a performance issue. I think this needed some real actors.
Well, lesson learned.
Yeah. Party, 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 party. Cut!
Abed. Britta has something to say.
Stupid. Parties are stupid.
I'm stupid. You're shooting a stupid movie.
That's a wrap.
What's gonna happen to me?
going to be punished in ways you won't understand for longer than you think is rational or possible. But then one day, you'll do something he likes and he'll stop. And eventually you'll either adapt or lose your mind. Okay.
It's WASD to move. It's been the same since the invention of the keyboard.
Okay, nerd. I take it we're passing on their offer.
No, they're just amateurs. Initiating override protocol. All in favor of this purchase?
Affirmative.
Very well. Abeds, commence with world domination. Eradicate. 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 Eradicate.
Might as well bring dinosaurs back.
What? Let her finish.
Frankie.
I hear the hackers leaked our emails.
Yes.
Something like that.
Okay. I'm not usually the best at nonverbal cues, so I have to ask. Is it possible that everyone here but me read all of each other's leaked emails?
Absolutely not possible.
I read it all! Okay, how much of the leak did each of you read? I have a right to fit in!
Abed, if you wouldn't mind, please, checking the sound system.
No problem.
Unless you're too busy telling your girlfriend I don't understand Donnie Darko. Annie. Oh, cool.
It looks like Jeff Winger auto-paid his car insurance. And Annie's book club has a meeting tomorrow. Where did you guys find the bad stuff?
I'll start. Now, I'm sure by now you've all...
You two dated? Have been seeing a dramatic rise in guerrilla marketing.
Why did it need marketing? They're amazing.
It's Gorilla with a U.
Got it. I haven't exactly been a whirlwind of entertainment since Troy left.
That's not true.
It's not just me. You guys have been boring too.
Okay,
I got up to make nachos and Elroy said that was nacho job, and we laughed. Then he made them for me. It was more than wordplay. It really wasn't my job in his eyes.
I bet they'll be together for a very long time.
Hey, you got it.
This is great. Thanks.
A few brief moments of human vulnerability. Not really your wheelhouse.
Oh, I'm sure you have detailed files on human vulnerability, Abed.
What? Oh.
Whoa, take a knee, man.
Natalie is freezing.
At least I can finally clear some space on my hard drive.
Oh, Leonard's been in there for a while, but I can stand guard if you want to use the women's room.
Did he sign a release form?
Sure. I make all my actors sign releases before we do anything. You never know who is going to. That's about all we got. Chang found out the McRib was back and we lost the rest of the day. Great actor, huge McRib problem.
Have you seen Vin Diesel in 1996's Happy Pants?
No.
Well, neither is Vin Diesel. But
I can't just burn up my cop drama. It's my only chance at the mainstream success I need before I'm allowed to make weird stuff for money.
That's what they do with Chris Pratt. They put him in a regular scene, and then they add some gagoos.
I can't believe you guys are the ones pitching me this, and I can't believe I'm saying no. Okay, but I get final cut, and it has to be a good movie.
Agreed. But you have to finish that cut by Monday, even if it's bad.
I agree to that, but it has to be good by my standards.
I think we're all on the same page.
I guess so.
Let's crap out this piece of crap.
That attitude concerns me.
Why am I wearing a blouse? It's sci-fi. It doesn't matter.
Please don't say that. I know you don't mean that. But do you understand that sci-fi films aren't usually improvised over a weekend with a cast and crew that doesn't care?
Every day I work out.
Really?
Get this session done, get out there, and get your shirt off. Got it?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
My eye fell off. But I covered.
Perfect. Moving on.
Incredible! Congratulations!
The swarming hornets? No, nobody cares about labeling files. Teach me to edit.
What the hell was that? It's not even a movie, Jeff. It's a piece of crap.
That doesn't mean it can't be good.
It's basically exactly what it means.
You stay away, Abed. I'm not kidding. I will kill you in these frisbees and nobody will ever find you.
Okay, so now let's get familiar with the user interface.
No, just teach me to edit! Do you know what that means?
It means I'm a genius, but we already knew that. I didn't write that. We didn't plan that. God made that happen. God made this movie. And it's dumb. And we're dumb for being in it.
Will you do me a favor?
I never tell anybody about our private conversations. I wouldn't really know how.
Then you're gonna come crying back to me.
Why you? In class together, have a great time, and rub it in Jeff's face. I'll pay you back.
I'll get it from your parents.
Tell them I spit on their wealth, and thank you.
What?
My name is Slick Pockets Tucker.
No, it's not.
That's correct. I was just wondering what the next lesson will be.
Abed, Why don't you marry the Sting?
Okay, just so you know, if I do and we have half Sting children, when they ask me how to grip, I'm gonna tell them to watch their mother, not listen to you!
Yeah!
Guess who's got fully charged phones?
Well charged.
Notable that the one we remember is the one with the theme of memory.
Way to make this about justifying your unmarketable sensibility.
Well, apparently armed.
This is a lot of narrative pipe. Maybe we did need a 3 weeks earlier flashback.
Abed, is this a show? I thought you said you knew it wasn't a TV show.
Fine.
Well, can I ask that it not be a show about you saying it's a show? Because dumb.
You're dumb.
Go in the back. Go in the back and sit by yourself.
Jeffrey! What's wrong with you?
I'm sick of it. Yes. I'm not sorry.
It's not good to be back. This was my show. You didn't give a damn about that.
Abed, we're all on your side, so if you're also on your side, it's petty.
What would Arnold Schwarzenegger sound like if he was bit by Dracula?
Sorry I've been unavailable. I've been trying to cut to 3 weeks earlier. It really feels like we needed that.
Then that solves the matter of the giant hand if there's no other business.
In a normal road trip story, the first act would end with us deciding to go on the trip, the second act would be the trip ending with a disaster, and the third act would be us getting back. The problem is we've already decided to take this trip weeks from now, which means the story starts with us already on the road, which means the end of Act 1 won't be us going on the trip, it'll have to be the disaster, which means something even worse has to happen in Act 2, unless we make the decision right now that Act 1 is a flashback, so that the beginning of the story is now instead of then. Jeff?
Abed, shut up. Go flashback and cut to stuff.
Extra thick straps, extra thick straps, extra thick straps, extra thick straps. There, that should do it.
What should do it?
We made sure the straps were extra thick, remember?
No, I don't remember because it didn't happen.
You didn't?
Abed's the only human among you, and I think we all know how ironic that is. No offense, Abed.
None possible.
You bonded with him. Talk to him. You're alone in the end zone. This ball is yours or nobody's.
I appreciate your appeal to my well-known passion for athletics and sarcasm. My naive obsession with contrived flashback technique has kept me from being invested in any of this actual story. I mean, what was it even? A bunch of people in an RV? And I had to Christopher Nolan it?
And talking to the dean like a human.
That's my arc.
That's your arc.
Okay, here we go. I'd like to propose a heavy use of flashback in this episode. No, Abed, don't do it. Thanks, Abed.
Stop that! Get your head out of your ass!
I don't know how. I'm oversaturated with the gimmick. I don't know what's real. I don't.
Lying. You have to be lying. You enjoy this.
Stop it. What has gotten into you? Why are you shocked that he's alienated?
You get him to do something normal without abusing him.
But the time we spend in control of our world is the time we spend letting go of others. Ideas, stories, pride, girls in soft sweaters, video games, buttered noodles. Grip one for too long and you lose so much that you've never held. I need ammunition.
Are you a narc?
Why would I answer that honestly?
Good point.
Easy target. Who's heckling me? Oh, of course, it's the Indian guy.
I'm Arabic.
Down. Okay, let's go with that.
And the Pope looks at the giraffe and says, I'm in the room. Sorry, I can't remember the whole joke.
That's okay. It sounds very funny based on the last line. Are you quite done?
Yeah. Garrett wanted the proposal recorded. He thought his family might want to see proof.
So now what are you shooting?
You had a strange look on your face.
Oh, you're noticing faces now?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you still smelling hair to tell Frankie from Manny?
Yeah.
Abed, why bring a metronome?
I thought the sound might accentuate the anxious idleness of our last meeting's final seconds.
Good job. Bad idea.
You guys think bar scenes always have to start on a billiard shot? Or do you think every time someone takes a shot in billiards, they start a new bar scene without knowing it?
What?
You can just say shut up, Abed.
6 seasons, right, Abed?
Don't put a nickel in him.
Is this combination gonna work? Not my place to say, Abed.
Things have a certain structure to them, you know? If we stray from it, we're weird. If we stick to it, we're boring.
Yeah, but isn't that more about the shape of your brain, Abed? I mean, no offense or anything, but isn't the shape of your brain kind of fucked up?
It's TV. It's comfort. It's a friend you've known so well and for so long. You just let it be with you. And it needs to be okay for it to have a bad day. Or phone in a day. And it needs to be okay for it to get on a boat with LeVar Burton and never come back. I'm fine.
But 6 seasons in a movie.
Jeff, I know it comforts you to look at things through that meta lens, but This is reality. Are you guys doing an unauthorized finale in here? Not cool.
Abed, I know it gives you comfort to see everything through that meta lens.